What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Brother Corey Holcomb, as you guys know, is one of my favorite YouTubers and comedians. And if you guys know anything about me, I buy his merchandise. You typically see me wearing it on my Dusty News Network. A guy I really like, okay? A lot. Very talented, super funny. The whole cast is funny. Their podcast is my favorite podcast. And, hey, it's pretty good. What's happened is that I think that Corey Holcomb had a show that didn't do so well. I believe it was like in Virginia. People allegedly were walking out. And again, I haven't really looked so much into that, but I do know that the guy that broke that story out was a guy by the name of Comedy Hype, or Hype Plus now, okay? And so Corey Holcomb has been going at this guy because the guy has kind of been trolling Corey for a little bit of years. And Corey had this to say.
Whatever it is, but this is the problem I have with the internet. A lot of people do not want you to know who they really are. I'm talking about the people who lie and say they are news reporters. They don't want you to know who they are.
Oh, you mean the ones that just have their voice on it and they never show
there's some they don't show their voice, but after a while they get bold. I mean, you only hear their voice. Right. After a while they get bold enough to show their face because they want the shine. They want the clout. But when you ask them a simple question that shouldn't be hard to answer, they talk around the question. There was a question I posed to someone named Homosexual Hype. That's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Homosexual Hype. That's who I'm talking about. Now, if you answer to Homosexual Hype, that's already a strike against you. But Homosexual Hype has not answered the question that we at 5150 Show pose, because this is what I want to ask y'all, Darlene and Craig. If a man has been penetrated by another man, or has penetrated another man, or any throat activity with another man, listen.
Any physical.
Can that man give an accurate news broadcast?
Now, the Comedy Hype guy has responded and has said this.
Beef with Corey, it kind of came out of nowhere. It's one of those things where, you're just doing your job, is what I've always felt that we were doing, to the point where you look up and you're beefing with this veteran in entertainment. And how it started was, Corey has been doing this for a while, where he'll go, call people gay, say names, diss them, whatever. And not a lot of people, to his credit, were smart enough to kind of build their own platforms, to be honest with you. And a lot of times he was getting these things off, and there was really no way for these comedians and other entertainers to respond. So as we came up documenting black comedy in particular, we also started intersecting different people that had their own opinion about Corey and things that he said about them.
Now, if you hear that, he's talking about the fact that when he started the platform, he wanted to get his followers up. And this is something that most people in the celebrity world do, including myself. Most of us every Tuesday or Wednesday, if we can get to it, here's what we can do, or what we will do. We will talk about Corey Holcomb's show, and some people will react to the videos and don't even really add no context to it. Just let Corey talk and get 100,000, 200,000 views every week. And that's enough to pay somebody's mortgage, right? So Corey Holcomb, just reacting to his content can pay your car note, all right? So people like Hype Plus, a guy who doesn't really, I don't know, I'm not gonna say he don't have like a real talent or anything like that. I'm not gonna say that, but he has 1 million followers. And so he understood that if he created the platform for people to come on and talk about Corey Holcomb on his platform, that he would do numbers. And so that's what happened. And then basically it looked like, these particular guys were, pretty much hating on Corey Holcomb, and really this guy is just doing the business. And so Corey Holcomb, according to him, is basically, you know, like lashing out at him because, hey, he was bringing the other side of the argument. Now Corey Holcomb is calling this guy a homosexual. And this is what the guy has responded with.
The issue that I have with what Corey did was that he tried to make it feel like I'm living a lie or that I'm not being truthful and that I was a closeted gay man. My brand as a person is integrity and being thorough. If I was a gay man, I would own that shit and not give a fuck, to be blunt with you. Because I don't have to live that way of like fear. I don't live in fear. So that's the thing about why I was more offended. Like, even if I got down like that, why would I feel like I need to hide it from you or anybody?
So he's saying that, hey, I'm not gay. If I was, I would own it. And all of this stuff. And again, I don't know. Corey Holcomb, you know, he has a intuition that a lot of folks are gay. I'm not sure about the guy's sexuality, and that's not my concern. My concern is this: when you are somebody that got the attention, people are going to come after the person that got the attention. Okay? That's what it is. And a lot of guys are going to understand, like, just like Corey, if you are successful in any way, in any industry, if you've never been successful before and now all of a sudden you're successful, everybody's gonna come after you. All right, look at Aaron the plumber. Now, Aaron the plumber, obviously, he's shady and he has a level of scamming, but you know, as much as he got people that like him, he got people that want to be where he's at. Same thing with Kevin Samuels. If you got people that like you, you're gonna have a lot of people that dislike you. And if your name brings money, they are gonna talk about you. And for him, when Corey even roasts him, this is what he wants. He was actually laughing at this. Like, he wants Corey to talk about him because the fact that Corey Holcomb is a celebrity, even if Corey Holcomb is calling him a booty clapper, calling him gay, whatever he wants to call him, and let's say he is gay, it doesn't matter because at this point, Corey has already mentioned him. So he is going to benefit and people are going to go check him out, who is hype, who is, as Corey said, who is homosexual hype. So people are going to go ahead on and check him out and, you know, and like, oh, okay, this is, you know, homosexual, whatever he calls the guy, you know, and that's what Corey was calling him. I'm not calling him that. It's hype plus. And the reality is that this is what people want. For example, when people go after me, especially if they got some notoriety, Fresh and Fit, Tommy. I mean, I remember one time, man, Tommy clapped back at me on Twitter. Something like that. Somebody sent me the clip. All I did was take the clip. I reacted to him talking about me, which I didn't care. He didn't even get no money off of it. I made like $300 from that video for him talking about me. That's kind of what it is. So in Comedy Hype's perspective, he likes the fact that Corey Holcomb is calling him a booty clapper. For him, it don't matter. For Corey, he thinks the guy is gay, and you should listen to what he's saying because he is a guy that's living a lifestyle that he don't want to claim he's down low. So why are y'all listening to that? That's his point. The other guy could care less about what he's saying, okay? But the main goal of all of this is you gotta be ready for these dudes to be on you. It is what it is. And to be honest, it keeps Corey, people talking about Corey, I'm talking about him right now, right? It keeps the other guy relevant. But people are going to do whatever they can do to get money off of your ass. Especially, I mean, like, let's think about this. Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner, if I see her doing something on social media, I'm like, today is a good day. Angel Reese, it's a good day. Lizzo, good day. Fresh and Fit, paid. I'm literally walking to the bank that day. Aaron the plumber, checks. Like, and so when Corey, he's that kind of person where people, I told you, man, people pay their rent from Corey Holcomb's content. You have guys who can't get no other videos, no views any time of the week until Corey Holcomb names comes up. And then that is when they get their $1,000 a week. That's when they get $2,000 in a week. Corey Holcomb is an economy. The only person that was more of an economy than him is Kevin Samuels. Tariq Nasheed's another person. Tariq Nasheed, if he roasts somebody Oh, Tariq wrote somebody. You might as well go to the bank. Like, I'm telling you, black YouTube is like that. If Tariq says something and he wrote somebody and it's controversial, go to the bank. It's all good. Checks, cash it. It is cash in the bank. Okay? We know it. Everybody knows it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of Let's Celebrity John. Producer for all of you. Just heard the bell. We're out.